Batula Uber with Kagan de Mello. Number 1 is Carla the Rebel with Sherman Brown. 4 is Dictate, Apprentice Matthew Thackeray. Batula Uber turns to go down, followed by Carla the Rebel. Dictate. 5 is La Carmelita with Fani Chambers. And 6 is Ladies First with Wesley Marwing. Those are your runners for race 6. Let's send you downstairs for the preview.
Feature race here today at Bardell Park, the Champion Fillies Stake over 1,800 meters. Unfortunately, got 2 scratchings in number 7 Scarlet Ice and number 8 Sky, leaving us with 6 runners to go to post. And jockey change, number 6 Ladies First, now Wesley Mowing to ride. 6 runners go to post here for our feature race of the afternoon, and it's very much a Gokkenturzy versus Bridget Steidoff affair, and I'm leaning towards Gokkenturzy to win this race. I've got number 3 Batula Uber to beat number 1 Carla the Rebel. Then number 5, La Carmelita, and then for 4th, number 2, Belle Epoque. Those are my 4 selections in the 6-horse field. And I've looked at this race, and obviously the best handicapped horse, distance suited, all that, is number 3, Batula Uber. You look at her form line, start off with, she ran 2nd to Mathematician in the Derby, 2nd to Duffy's Call in the Oaks. These are 2 exceptionally 3-year-olds last season, each taking turns to win the feature. One won the OK, one won the Republic Cup, one ran 2nd in the Tanker. So top form, and I was very impressed last time. Sprinted up over 1,200 meters in a novice plate to run a good 3rd. She's racing off a MR of 69 net, so she is what I call it, bet off in the weights with everybody here in the race. And I just like the way she looked, and I think that she is my first choice. But having said that, it's a tricky race because number 1, Carla the Rebel, deserves every right to win as well. She came out and won a very good race in the ZRP, beating Scarlet Ice, who unfortunately doesn't take today's part in today's race. But she won a very good race, and she's going 18. That's my only concern. Carrying 60 as well could be a negative for her as well. But she gets Sherman Brown in the saddles, and she reproduces her last start in the ZRP. She's definitely a big runner. For 3rd, I've gone with number 5, La Carmelita from the Bridget Steidoff yard, another Ideal World filly who relishes this distance. And she's come from South Africa, and she ran a good race last time out of the 2-2 when going 2nd to Standpoint. Well beaten by Standpoint, but still a very good run first time up, going over the 2,200 meters. Goes back to 1,800, and she's done pretty well in Durban on the poly for Michael Roberts. And she won a maiden over 14. She runs not far off them over 19. She's not well off in the weights on her ratings, but she could be a bit better than her rating is here for Zimbabwe. Good first up run, and you've got to respect that, and you've got to give her a chance. Then for 4th, I've gone number 2, Belle Epoque, who, funny enough, stable jockey is riding JP van der Merwe, and she could very well be the right one. She's got the blinkers on again. She's last 2 starts up the straight over 11 and 1,200. She's worn blinkers, and she's won better each time. Her last start was very convincing. She actually dawdled home by 4 3/4 lengths in an MR 65 over 1,200 meters. My only concern is that she has run over 2,000 meters before when she finished behind Batula Uber by a good 5 lengths. But I think she's improved with blinkers, and I think you've got to respect that. But going from a 12 to an 18 is never easy. And I do think that maybe Carla the Rebel and Batula Uber might just be better distance suited. But if she takes the blinkers and takes the distance, she could very well notch up a 3rd victory in a row. You can't leave her out of the play at all. Balance of the runners of the 4. Well, we've got Dictate, another a newcomer from South Africa, having her first start here in Zimbabwe. And she won a good race in June, beating Black Flower. Ran well beaten behind the Morrigan last time out. And I think she needs to improve a bit more to be a major threat in this race compared to the stable companion La Camarita. But she is a Silvano bred filly, so you never know. She could just be something different. So we'll have to obviously watch her closely. And finally, number 6, Ladies First. Again, on collateral form, looks held through the mathematician Duffy's call form line by the Tula Uber. And even last time out with Carla the Rebel, she's got to improve further. But she's also got to have a chance to run into the money. Small field of 6 runners go to post for the feature race of the afternoon. Not much really more to say about these runners. We've gone through them. And we've got about 4 minutes to go before the off. The feature race of the afternoon here at Bardell Park. It's been a great day's racing so far. A few winners from the different trainers. And the one trainer who hasn't got off the board yet is Gokhan Terzi, who normally is used to having 3-4 winners on the race card. So he looks like he could get off the mark here in the feature race of the afternoon. And I make it very much between Batuda Uber and Carla the Rebel to fight out the finish. Obviously, a lot of respect for number 5, La Camarita, along with number 2, Belle Epoque, who's done nothing wrong in the last 2 starts. And if she takes the distance, she could very well be the filly to beat. That's about it here. I'm going to leave it. I know we've got about 4 minutes to go, but not much more to talk about. So for me, Batuda Uber, my first choice to win here the feature race of the afternoon.
It's now time for the feature event on this afternoon's program, the Champion Fillies Stakes. And runners now loading up. Dictator's gone in. La Camarita is next. Batuda Uber comes up alongside Belle Epoque. Pork is ready. Ladies first. Ladies first is locked away. Now left with Carla the Rebel to complete the lineup. Carla the Rebel faces up. Halfway in. Carla the Rebel is ready. 1800 meters to race, and away they go. It was a bit of a fractious start. I think Carla the Rebel it was who lost grip down at those stalls, and the rider is down. So we're gonna go without Carla the Rebel here. But the rest of the runners out smartly, and they make their way now down the countryside. They are led by Belle A Pork, who is the leader. From Larka Melita in second position. Further back to the red cap there of Dictate. In behind that then was Betula Uber. Then down at the backstand of affairs then was Ladies First. They go past the 1100 meter marker now. Belle A Pork the leader. From back in second position then looping round runners is Larka Melita. That goes on to pick up the running. Dictate is further back in third position. Has got about 3 lengths to make up. Then came in fourth position. Then was Betula Uber in the white cap. And Ladies First is going to have to catch up here as they make their way now towards the 600 meter marker. It's Larka Melita out in front, leads by 2 lengths. Belle A Pork is sitting in second position in the pink jacket. Then a length back to on the inside of runners in the white cap was Betula Uber. Under pressure from Dictate coming in between to race 2 wide. Ladies First has made improvements and is now caught up with the rest of the bunch as they make their way now past the 400 meter marker. Larka Melita out in front. Under pressure now from Betula Uber, who's come under a ride. In behind that then was Belle A Pork, but Larka Melita has pulled a runner into the final 200 meters. Belle A Pork is hanging down in second position. Larka Melita digs down deep and goes on and scores and will win by a country mile. Larka Melita is the winner. Second position will go to a hard running Ladies First, and third to the white cap of Betula Uber ahead of Belle A Pork. 5 on the card, Larka Melita with Fani Chambers. Makes an improvement from her last start, to come out and win with conviction in the Champion Fillies Stakes. A race filled with much drama. Sees the loss of Carla the Rebel and Ladies First, who sat at the back of the field for pretty much the entire race. Fights back to make second position. Third would go to Betula Uber, ahead of Belle A Pork in fourth. 5-6-3-2 as the result from Borodale. Patrons, be advised that there will be a review into the start of the race. Hold on to your tickets. away. Now left with Carla the Rebel to complete the lineup. Carla the Rebel faces up. Halfway in. Carla the Rebel is ready. 1800 meters to race, and away they go. It was a bit of a fractious start. I think Carla the Rebel it was who lost grip down at those stalls, and the rider is down. So we're gonna go without Carla the Rebel here. But the rest of the runners out smartly, and they make their way now down the countryside. They are led by Belle A Pork, who is the leader. From La Carmelita in second position. Further back to the red cap there of Dictate. In behind that then was Betula Uber. Then down at the backstand of affairs then was Ladies First. They go past the 1100 meter marker now. Belle A Pork the leader. From back in second position then looping round runners is La Carmelita. That goes on to pick up the running. Dictate is further back in third position. Has got about 3 lengths to make up. Then came in fourth position. Then was Betula Uber in the white cap. And Ladies First is going to have to catch up here as they make their way now towards the 600 meter marker. It's La Carmelita out in front, leads by 2 lengths. Belle A Pork is sitting in second position in the pink jacket. Then a length back to on the inside of runners in the white cap was Betula Uber. Under pressure from Dictate coming in between to race 2 wide. Ladies First has made improvements and is now caught up with the rest of the bunch as they make their way now past the 400 meter marker. La Carmelita out in front. Under pressure now from Betula Uber, who's come under a ride. In behind that then was Belle A Pork, but La Carmelita has pulled a runner into the final 200 meters. Belle A Pork is hanging down in second position. La Carmelita digs down deep and goes on and scores and will win by a country mile. La Carmelita is the winner. Second position will go to a hard running Ladies First, and third to the white cap of Betula Uber ahead of Belle A Pork.
Well, the feature race of the afternoon was a convincing victory by number 5, La Carmelita, owned by the Newbury Racing Syndicate, and Fanny Chambers, the jockey. Fanny, you decided a long way out. I'm just going to let her use a stride because she's got a big stride.
Yeah, no, I was hoping that Sherman will lead. He was drawn the worst of the lot, and unfortunately, I hope he's all right. Came off at the start, and I saw that horse galloping loose. I said, well, there's no pacemaker now. And JP went, and around about the 800, he was just going too slow for me. And then the rest of the way, she just galloped him to death.
Yeah, she's a big striding filly. I mean, we saw that last time when she ran here. She's got a big, lovely stride in her, and you made use of it, and she's won a very good race.
Yeah, this last bit, I actually felt like she's slowing down. But when you look at the rail, she's covering so much ground, and I'm waiting for them to come. And eventually I looked behind me, and I thought, oh my word, we're a good 5-6 lengths clear. I better stop riding it now. And yeah, she just kept going. And well done to Mr. and Mrs. Evans. Always nice to see them here in Zimbabwe. They do the trouble to come out all the way to Zimbabwe from Durban to come and watch the horses race. And we appreciate the support. And well done to Bridget, the whole yard. They're doing an excellent job. I'm just a pilot, so I'm just lucky to be here.
You must know it's a good omen because when they arrive, something's brewing. 2 winners.
Yeah, no, whenever I see I'm wearing these colors and they are here, I get a bit excited, sometimes for nothing, but yeah.
Finally, well done.
Well done, thank you.
Bridget? Well done. It's a nice big filly, this, and she's obviously read distance, and I thought clever from Fanny to just let her use a stride because she's got a huge action.
Yeah, no, look, obviously, I mean, she's a really big filly. She's got a huge big stride, and I'd said to Fanny, I said, listen, you've got to sit. You've either got to go to the front or sit one off. You can't get covered because she's got such a big stride. If you ease her up, you might get into trouble. And Fanny rode a perfect race. You know, we've put the blinkers on because I think she doesn't need them. You know, she does sort of switch off quite easily. She's such a laid-back filly, but yeah, no, it was absolutely perfect. She loved the distance, loved the going. and everything worked in her favour today.
At least with the blinkers, doesn't jump patches.
Yeah, no, today she didn't jump batches, thank goodness. But obviously a very big well done to Fani, and a huge big thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Evans. You know, as I said before, they've sent up such brilliant horses, and they're such big supporters, and it's brilliant to have them here.
Well done.
Thank you.
Right, the winning owners, Newbury Racing, Mr. and Mrs. Evans, if you can come forward, please have a quick chat, and then we'll hand over the trophy. Well, congratulations. I mean, it's great of you to come to town. Obviously, like I said, there's a reason why you come here. You always do well when you do. And this filly she's a lovely filly, and she's won a good race.
Yeah, I don't need to say any more, really. We all saw it here. She's big, long striding, and today she was a bit fitter than last time. Yeah, great run. Well done to Fani again. I don't think he gets the rides in South Africa that he should do. He's a good jockey. And, well, lots of thanks to Bridget and her staff who did a wonderful job.
Must be thrilled. Nice win from this filly.
Yes, she's a big, beautiful girl. I love her to pieces. And she did a wonderful race for us today. Thanks to Fani and, of course, Bridget and the whole of the Turf Club here. We enjoy it enormously when we come.
But one thing you could take heart off after last start is if she didn't do well here, she'd go hurdling in England because she jumped patches last time pretty well.
Cheltenham's waiting. Yeah.
Mr. and Ms. Evans, congratulations. I'm going to ask Brian Black to hand over the winning trophy for the Champion Filly Stakes. The winning owners, Newbury Racing, Mr. and Mrs. Evans. Bridget, come and join. Congratulations to the winning owners of the feature race, Newbury Racing Syndicate, Mr. and Mrs. Evans. Congratulations. Great to have you here in Zimbabwe, and wish you all the best for the future. Well, that wraps up the feature race here for the day here at Bardale Park, and it's a victory to number 5, Lac Carmelita, for the Newbury Racing, and Bridget Steidoff and Fani Chambers, who wins a very, very easy race here on the 6th of the afternoon. Second place goes to number 6, Ladies First, under Wesley Mowing for Gokkenturzy. Third place goes to number 3, Batula Uber for Gokkenturzy and Keegan DeMeadow. And fourth place goes to number 2, Belle Epoque for JP van der Merwe and Gokkenturzy. One race to go. I know before this race there's only 8.15 tickets left in the pick 6. We're going to see how many tickets are alive going into the last of the afternoon, and I'm pretty sure somebody's in for a good dividend if they're still in. We'll see you back just now for the preview for the feature, for the last race.